And can leveling up super character do fast anyway? Doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, like, if you're level 60, here's the thing if you're level 60 in Vanilla WoW. If you're level 60, you have spent hours. You have spent days, weeks, months leveling up this character. And you finally get up to max level. And the last thing that you want to have happen is get your reputation ruined. Like, I've had multiple people message me and try to clear their reputation with me and want me to tell that they're actually not a bad player in the guild or whatever the hell they're in, right? So I think that's exactly true. I mean, the more investment that you have, right, with like a player, the more your reputation means, and the more you have to rely on other players. But in BFA, because you don't have a lot of character investment in one character, because you can just name change, server transfer, whatever the fuck you want to do, and on top of that, because you're able to just level up a new character willy-nilly, who cares? And then the third thing, the main thing, is that there's so many people playing the game, it doesn't even matter, you know? Well, yeah, so that's what's really annoying to me. And I guess that's the way it goes, but it is what it is. Have you actually removed guild rep? I don't really think... Oh, you can remove somebody's reputation with the guild? I don't think that's a pretty big deal, man. I don't care about that at all, honestly. Okay, let's go. Everyone's NPC except me? Well, yeah, basically, that's what I used to do back in Vanilla WoW. Is that was the only thing that I really cared about, was like my character and making sure my character was doing well. And everything else besides that, I never gave a fuck about. Changing the characters to maintain my handle as reroll classes. Yeah, I mean, I usually just have all my different character names. Like, I don't really have, like, Asmongold, Asmon Warlock, or anything like that. I've always just had a bunch of, like, random dumb fuck names for all my characters. 54, 6 more? You're goddamn right. Okay. And, so anyway, how many level 60 characters did you have back in Vanilla WoW? I had 1. All I had was my warrior. I never cared about leveling up another character. I actually wish that the game was more like this in a way. Well, it is like this in a way, but the way that it's like this, I don't like. So, in like current WoW, for example, like you can level up your character and everything like that. Yeah, it's great. But the problem, what fucking happens, is that if you don't constantly play one character, you get behind on your Azurite necklace. So you have to keep leveling up your Azurite necklace. You have to keep track of your Azurite necklace. You have to do all of this stuff. So you do feel like you're compelled to play one character, but for all of the wrong reasons. In my opinion, I want there to be enough content for one character to do. I don't want to feel like I have to make alts, but I also don't want to feel like I have to play my main, if that makes sense. So it's like a really delicate balance to have. And I think back in Vanilla WoW, for example, I never felt the need to play more than one character. I never did. Almost 68 necklace, so I'm really sorry to hear that. You know what my necklace is? I don't know. You'd have to look at my armory and tell me. I don't fucking remember. I never got 65. And I'll go back and do that eventually, but I don't know really when that's going to happen. It won't be for a while. Can you fix your hair? What's wrong with my hair? There. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, 62 here? Yeah, I don't really give a shit about the whole God damn it, you fucking bear! Okay, let me kill the bear real quick. We've got to get him out of the way. You gotta get 70 for the rank 4 essences? Well, no, and I want you guys to know, like, I am going to go back on Retail WoW, and I'm going to get all the rank 4 essences. It's still going to happen. It's not like I've completely quit Retail WoW. It's just right now I'm taking a break to play Classic because I enjoy the game a lot. And if I had a choice, like, would I ever play... Here's a really, really good question, okay? And I want you guys to answer honestly. And think about this before you answer. If you only had 2 choices, you could only play Classic WoW for all the rest of the time. Or you could play Retail WoW and watch it progress and grow and, you know, like have content patches. But you could never play Classic WoW. What would you do? To me, I feel like that's a hard decision, man. Like, you guys are acting like this is an easy fucking decision. No, it's not. Like, oh, it's so easy. I'll just go Classic. Bro, like, don't you think you would get bored? I would be so worried. I would be so worried if I did that it would just last forever, man. And, straw poll it? I don't know if I want to straw poll it, but, I think, like, right now, obviously, there's a bit of bias, right? Because we're playing Classic, and so you guys are obviously gonna say you want to watch Classic, or want to always play Classic. But, in general, I don't know. I think that if I had to pick, I know you guys might hate me for this, but Maybe this is just me being a bit of an optimist, but I'd have to say retail WoW, right? And like, cause I feel like I'd get bored after a long time of playing Classic, and at least retail WoW, I might not ever have as much fun as I have in Classic, but at least there'd always be new content. And it's a really, really hard decision. You guys are acting like this decision isn't even hard at all. You're like, oh yeah, I just, I go over there and do this all sort of thing. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, listen, guys. Listen. It is what it is. And retail WoW, for better or for worse, at least it grows and changes. Classic WoW never changes. I feel like that would get boring to me after 2 years, 3 years, you know. And I don't know why so many people think that it wouldn't. To me, I think it's a fucking obvious. Obviously, it's gonna get tiresome for a while. But I'm just glad right now, honestly. I'm just glad I can do both of them. And in terms of playing Burning Crusade, I don't know if they're gonna make Burning Crusade servers. I really don't. Because I feel like, logistically, they'd have to hire a bunch of new tech support people and all of this other stuff. And besides that, like, I don't think I'd really want to do it, man. Stop talking, not even 60 yet? Well, no, but, like, I know what the game has to offer. Like, I feel like a lot of people might have forgotten. I've already been level 60. I've already played vanilla WoW before. I've already done this. I've already farmed, and I've already, you know, gotten my epic mount. I've gotten my mount. I've farmed my first epic before. Everything like that. All of these things that I'm doing now are things that I've already done. And so you have to remember that. Yeah. Oh, right. The caps are kind of annoying at this point. But listen, the point is that, like, yes, I have done all of these things. I started playing WoW. Oh, he's waving. Okay. I was worried. He was in that guild that fucking attacked me earlier. I was like, ah, son of a bitch. But it seems like we're gonna be okay. Alright, so we need to complete these two quests. To Greta Moonwolf, and we have to go to Iridan too. So the quest should be over there at the Emerald Sanctuary. And we'll complete those in just a minute. This should be the beginning of a new timeline. Look, if Blizzard wants to make a new timeline for WoW, I am all for it. Okay, if they want to do a new timeline, and they say, fuck it, like, if I could have if I could have the choice, I could either have a new expansion for BFA or a new expansion for Classic WoW with completely new content and everything with the same philosophy of Classic WoW. I would pick Classic WoW 9 million times out of 9 million times. There's never a time I would want an expansion for BFA more than Classic WoW. I would love that, man. Like, and like, that's the kind of shit that I literally lay in bed and I think about and I roll around in my pillows and my blankets. I'm like, you know, like the moment I you know, BlizzCon comes out and they're like, there's a Classic WoW expansion. I'm like, yeah, I know. You know, like dreaming about it, thinking about it, excited about it. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking amazing, dude. It's literally OSRS. Well, I mean, like, actual expansions. I have no problem, listen, guys. I have no problem paying for expansions. Okay, it's $40, and that's not because, oh, a fucking streamer. Listen, I could always cobble together 40 bucks. Okay? If you can't cobble together $40 every 2 years to buy a video game, quit WoW. Just quit WoW. Do something else. Like, maybe just get some fucking money, okay? Like, I mean, really, if I could figure this out at like 16 years old, you can figure it out too, okay? And let's see, purified moon water to douse the flames of the 4 braziers and protection within Shadow Hold. Okay. Shadow Hold, let's get this done. Alright, may this evil aura be banished from this artifact. Okay, what's she gonna do here? What's this? I can feel the presence of evil leaving. Okay. Alright, let's go. Did you ever get a Classic Collector's Edition? No, I never did, actually. Speak to Iridan again in a moment. Ooh, I get a flute. Nice. Okay, let's go. And I'll turn this in. And, wait, wow. What the fuck? I just got a huge amount of experience for nothing. Requires the runes of Iron Tree Woods. Oh, I need to go over there now. So, where's Shadow Hold? Dousing the flames of protection. Where the fuck is Shadow Hold? I don't even know. I think it's gonna be up here. Not 100% sure, but we'll figure it out. I'm 18, I make $15 an hour. It's not that hard. North of Roy? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, like, Classic WoW, if they brought out an expansion for Classic WoW, I would be so happy, man. I really would. I would be so fucking happy. But what are the chances of that ever happening? I really don't know. Well, actually, I do know what the chances of that happening are. 0. Well, I mean, like, not... Okay. Do you guys think that we should push for that? I just worry, like, what if they do an expansion for Classic WoW, and it sucks? You know, I mean, have we ever thought of that? I mean, because I think we talk about this, and there's just all what we're talking about it, which is the assumption that it's going to be as good as Classic WoW. But how do we really know if that's going to happen? Wait until after Nax? Yeah, I think so. I'd rather see, like, the realist in me would rather see Burning Crusade, but the optimist and, like, the idealist in me would like to see a new expansion, if that makes sense. So I think BC is the better option, but I'd love to see something more besides BC, dude. I would. And that'd be fucking incredible. And if Blizzard did that, holy shit, man. I would just be so hyped to see it. And if they did that, I don't know. What do you guys think the chances are of that happening? I feel like it's just so low, man. If they do that next BlizzCon, I would just be fucking so happy, man. I'd be so fucking happy. I don't know if this is Shadow Hold or not, but we're gonna find out. Okay, is this Shadow Hold? Shrine of Deceiver. Wait, that's KJ! Oh, shit! Okay, let me kill these guys over here. Yeah, we're good. Imagine new character models and everything. Definitely not next BlizzCon. Well, I feel like they would only announce it next BlizzCon, right? Not this BlizzCon. There's no way. Because, like, Classic, I feel like Blizzard kind of expected Classic to do really well at the beginning. They're like, oh yeah, Classic's gonna do great. But the difference is, like, what's gonna happen after that? Like, after Classic has been out for a while and people have already gone through the content. They've cleared MC a few times. They've done this. They've done that. Then what happens? And I think that's where people really kind of get concerned. Or where Blizzard gets concerned, at least. And so that's what I'm kind of expecting they feel. Is that they're not really sure what's going to happen then. And for me, I kind of feel the same way. I don't know if that's really ever going to be a good idea or not. But yeah, that's the way I look at it. Okay, it's supposed to be a first expansion. What is here? Recording raid. First expansion, but I wouldn't have all the trash systems like in it for the day. BFA would be a good expansion if it didn't have, like, 5 of the things that it did have. Like, it's easy to say, like, oh yeah, BFA is terrible, period. But I don't think it's that simple. I think BFA had the potential to be a great expansion. And Blizzard just kind of fucked up. And that's really what it is. Blizzard fucked up with BFA. Blizzard failed again. I mean, basically. I don't know. I could complain about BFA all day. But the truth is that the game did get a lot better with 8.2. But getting a lot better is like polishing a turd. So, like, who gives a shit if it's a little bit better? Overall, it's still a bad game. It's just better than it was before. That's really all there is. Activision, not Blizzard? I don't believe that. I don't like how people kind of just give Blizzard a pass for making these mistakes, and they say that, like, oh, Activision is making all the bad decisions, and if it was up to Blizzard, everything good that we wanted would happen. I don't think that's what's happening at all. I think that Blizzard is just making bad decisions on their own, personally. I think they're just doing it on their own. Any tips for new WoW players? My tip for all new WoW players, what do I tell everybody? Look shit up. Like, don't waste your time. If it seems like it's good, it's probably not good, because you don't know what's good in the game yet. So make sure that you go ahead and look things up, and that way you're going to be just fine. That's my best advice. Some of Blizzard decided Activision was a good idea. The culture was already there. Yeah, I mean, like, all of the leaks from Blizzard seem really bad. Overall, like, the whole thing seems bad. I feel like it's not really fair just to say that, oh, well, you know, Blizzard and the game would be great except Activision. I feel like they just use Activision as a scapegoat, and people don't want to admit that Blizzard might have just fucked up on their own. And that's what I think happened, personally. I think Blizzard fucked up on their own, and they shouldn't have done the game the way that they have. Where's the Black Diamond item? I actually don't remember where Black Diamonds, what they're for. I don't remember. It's been so long.